We're here at the beginning of chapter 4 again because I want to see if I can change anything with how I dealt with, what's her face? Naomi, right. I don't know if having the phone is actually important. While still supporting Naomi on his shoulders, with her upper body drooping between the back wall of the bathroom and his head. Satoshi reached behind him and fiddled with a knot at the base of the noose. Somehow or another, he managed to loosen the rope's grip. Against all odds, it seemed that Naomi would live. Oh my.
Oi, Naomi. しっかりしろ。よし、ゆっくりだ。そう、ゆっくり呼吸を整えるんだ。サトシ、大丈夫か？あんまり脅かすなよ。どうした？痛むのか？ごめん。嫌だよね。何してるんだろう。
No need to apologize. It's a very emotionally distressing situation.
ないさ。嫌じゃ。大丈夫か、首。私、どうしてたのかな。気がついたら、サトシがいた。記憶がないのか？ええ、階段から落ちて、足がすごい音したから、折れたと思ったけど、くじいた時に聖子が巻いてくれた。板が折れただけみたい。篠原か。そういえば、さっき声が。どこに行ったんだ？
Gulp.
聖子はそんなバカな。さっき俺声を聞いたのに。聖子下ろしてやろう。このままじゃかわいそうだ。喧嘩別れしたままだったの。私が悪かったのに意地張っちゃって。次会ったら 聖子死んでた。
Actually, there was still a bit of time that you had to, get her down, but,
私のせいかもしれない。ひどいこと言っちゃったから。もう謝ることもできない。
ナオミ、大丈夫だ。さっきお前も
私が首を首の皮がヒリヒリして。
やはり記憶がないのか。きっと篠原も同じ普通の状態じゃなかったんだ。いくら悲観しても篠原は簡単に諦めて自分を殺すような真似するやつじゃないだろう。
そうだよ、ありえない。多分そういえばさっき私たちと同い年ぐらいのこの学校の呪いに触れていると精神を侵されて狂ってしまうって。
oh god, who was that? I don't remember. I don't remember what happened in the first chapter anymore. No, Nao didn't appear until the second chapter, I think.
精神を呪いも何もこんなところに監禁されれば誰だっておかしくなるとは思うが、どっちにしろここに長くいるのは危険だってことだ。気丈なナオミや篠原でさえこんなことになってしまうんだ。俺も含めみんなヤバいぞ。とにかく早くみんなと合流してここを出ないとな。
ねえ、その女の子の霊にこの空間にはもう。
Yeah, but I did sort of get thrown from my version of the school to yours, so,
私と聖子しかいないって言われてたのに。サトシ、
Speaking of, I want to check some... Oh, yeah, no, I already checked it in the previous video. I do not have the scented beads on me. I only have the, DV tape.
そういえば校舎の雰囲気が違う。
Such concern for your friends and all the impulses that go with it, spurring the heart into action. It's a truly noble sentiment.
行きなさい、思い人のもとへ。もう遅いかもしれませんけれど。
そうだ、俺もさっき高校生くらいの女子の霊に会って気を失ったらここにいたんだ。何者なんだ？
わかんないけど、サトシ、多重空間を
多重空間か。隔てた相手に会うのは難しいと聞いたっけ。
なんでもない。ねえ、サトシ。
Do you have to go pee?
さっき2階でゆかちゃんの声が聞こえたんだけど。
本当か？気を失ってる間にはぐれちまったんだよ。ダメだ、こんなところに一人でいさせちゃ。確か1階の渡り廊下を越えて。
The two what
ナオミ
now?
来てくれ、こっちだ。篠原、すまない。連れて行ってやりたいけど無理なようだ。避難してくれ。大丈夫か？さっきの首のダメージで体の機能が狂っているのか？ ナオミ、少し休ませてやらないとな。呼吸は綺麗だし大丈夫かな。
I need to go find Yuka. Naomi, you stay here and rest up. I know it's dangerous for either of us to be by ourselves. But that goes for my little sister too. I can't just ignore her. I'll be back real soon, I swear. Okay. First things first. Okay, can't interact there. Also, I'm not sure if having Naomi survive is good or bad, but for now, I'm gonna go back down and see what happens. Also, I want to see if I can still pick up the phone or something. Nope, phone is gone. It's the body of Seiko Shinohara. Her neck's been squeezed into an hourglass shape with a deep crimson rope burn at its center. Shinohara. Nothing to get here. Okay. I'm not sure if having the phone is actually something that makes a difference. But I was hoping to take Naomi along so we can find Seiko's phone together and she can, like, read what she was gonna send soon. If it was written by Seiko to begin with.
確か1階から渡り廊下に行けた。
And here? Oops, sorry, what?
うわ、キザミの姉ちゃん。何もしてないよ。ハモの動物にあてがって。
Okay, hang on. Let's just skip all of this. I really didn't know that the scene was going to change there. Since that seems to be changing the scene a lot, I'm just going to go back here without Naomi, and then we can take care of the other save file later. Monthly goal, let's all wash our hands, and remember our mommies and daddies. Remember them and cry, because we can't go home anymore. Oh, what uplifting goals. What was I doing here? Oh yes, I had the 2 cell phones. And I don't remember so well what the area looked like, so I know that the I don't know, that's still happening there. I know that I probably should make it into... Yeah, this was where the item is that keeps switching around. I originally thought I would take Toko along to get that, but... But I can't get that until I have someone else in my party. And I don't think Toko would be okay being dragged around by me. pretty sure if having Naomi die will result in a bad ending, then I should be able to obtain it, because otherwise, you know, what would be the point? Oh, you're saying something different. The door is moving slightly and seems unlocked, but it won't open more than a tiny sliver. It appears as if someone or something is holding it shut from the other side. Ow, that was my jaw. Admit it, you hate all your French? You hate all your French, eventually you'll start killing each other. Welsh. Yeah, walking over this little thing. The first time you enter this area always seems to do a clunk sound. Can't do anything with those glasses, apparently, that are in that sink. No.
違う、落ち着いてくれ。さっき話しただろ。
今日の宿題も終わってないのに殺されてたまるか。
I was gonna say that's a weird priority to have, but okay.
この子、ハサミを持ってる。
持田君。ごめんなさい。
刺されたのか、俺は。
Well, apparently not very deeply, because there's no blood on her sprite.
大丈夫みたいだ。なぜだ。
When Satoshi found Seiko's cell phone, he went to put it in his pants pocket, but Naomi's was already there and there wasn't enough room for both. So he put it in his breast pocket instead. And that just so happened to be the exact spot where Toko's scissors struck him. Seiko's cell phone has absorbed the brunt of the impact. Oh. That means no message for Naomi to read anymore.
大丈夫ですか？
ふざけんな！こんなハサミ、どこから持ってきたんだ？
They were in the cabinet right behind you. Satoshi threw the pair of scissors into the corner of the room.
ダメだ。この子はまともに話ができる状態じゃない。
死にたくない。
こ ゲイ先生に会いたい。
持田君、大丈夫？
ゆい先生、よかった。会いたかったよ。
私もよ。持田君、危ないところだったわね。中島さんと篠原さんは君だけでも無事でいてくれてよかったわ。
By the way, how did you get out? Is that, I mean, the last time you were in that room, the hallway had completely collapsed.
よく頑張ったわね。さあ、一緒にゆかちゃんやみんなを探しましょう。
先生、俺、もう疲れたよ。
よし、このドアを足に使って。
Okay.
なんとか脱出できたわ。下、誰もいなかったかしら。
First floor over there. I think there might have been a skeleton there.
痛い。右腕の骨が完全に筋肉と皮膚だけでつながってる感じだわ。で、持ってないと。篠崎さん、岸沼君、無事で。先生、今行くからね。
生徒が話を聞いてくれない？
もう私、どうしたらいいのか。教師を続けていく自信がなくなってしまいました。保護者の皆様から毎日メールが届くんです。結果の出せない教師など不要だって。
担任の私を飛び越えていきなり副担任の君にか。私が出張で飛び回っていて君にクラスを任せっきりにしているせいで苦労をかけているね。すまないな。
いえ、副担としてちゃんとあのクラスを見るのが私の使命ですから。
What the hell kind of teacher is he anyway that he can go on business trips so often?
信用
Apparently.
して私にクラスをお任せいただいているのはむしろ光栄なことなのですが、ただ最近2の9のみんなにも何を言っても冗談っぽく流されてしまうし、
They're high school students. What the hell do you expect from them?
あまり強く言うと反発されてしまうし、多分もう私みんなに嫌われてしまっています。だけど結果は大事ですし、あの子たちには将来のためにもいい成績を上げられるようにしてあげたい。いい成績を。そうすれば保護者の方も。
シシド、
はい。
目を閉じて思い返してごらん。
何をですか？
生徒たちさ。君が毎日それこそ必死で彼らを思う気持ちに気づいている子たちもたくさんいるという事実、思い当たらないかい？
そうでしょうか。
うん。教師嫌いの篠崎は毎日君に質問をしに職員室に来ているし。
Shinozaki hates teachers.
不登校だった岸沼も週に4回以上学校に来るようになっている。去年1年生の時には考えられなかった光景だ。生徒はよく見ている。君は嫌われてなどいないと思うよ。
でもたとえそうだとしても、やはり結果が成績が出せなければ保護者の方には納得していただけません。でないと私は教師として失格。
確かに保護者側の立場としても学校側の立場としても。
I think the point of the game is the mystery of this entire thing and not really the personal inadequacies of the teacher or the kids.
僕は結果と同じくらい、いやそれ以上に家庭が大事だと思っている。生徒たちがたった3年間の短い期間でいかに楽しく有意義に過ごすことができたか。悩んで解決して成長して大きくなって卒業の時に楽しかったって言わせてやるのが。
Is it important to enjoy high school?
授業と同じくらい大事な教師の仕事だと思うんだ。ええ、篠崎や岸沼だけじゃない。家庭の事情で塞ぎ込み気味だった篠原も中島や君と出会って明るくなった。
篠原さんが
隠すのがうまいだろう、あの子は。生徒のために何ができるか模索する姿勢ができている時点で君は教師として合格だ。いや、君のような大人こそが教鞭を振るう場に立たなければいけない。誰にもバカにされることなんてないんだ。威信を持ちなさい。君は学生時代と本当に変わらないな。悩みがあるといつも僕のところに相談に来てくれていた。大きな目に涙をいっぱい溜めてね。まあ、あんまり気張るなシシド。君もじっくり楽しむんだ。面白い連中と過ごせる貴重な毎日を。卒業の時に先生ありがとうって頭叩かれてみな。最高だぞ。保護者の皆さんには私から一度連絡しておくよ。わかりやすい授業の作り方はまた明日にでも一緒に考えよう。
はい。先生、ありがとうございます。
ああ、嬉しいものだね。教え子に頼られるのは。
あれ、夢なんだかいろんな夢を続けてみた気がする。縁起でもない中島さんたちが命を落とすなんて。私どこにいるのかしら。これだけ言ってもわからないの？早く離れなさい。そっか、私あのまま瓦礫に埋まっちゃったんだ。
What?
篠崎さん、無事に逃げられたかな。
生徒のために何ができるか 模索する姿勢ができている時点で、君は教師として合格だ。
私は少しでも先生らしくなれたのかな。まだ1年も経ってないけど、体動かないや。下半身の感覚もあまりないし、首から下が麻酔が。それにしても暗いな。もう少し生きていたかったな。あれ、涙。もう死ぬのに言ってるんだ、私。
私ね、うちの学校の先生嫌いだけど、獅子戸先生は大好き。お姉ちゃんと同じ雰囲気がするの。
先生、猫飼ってるの？私、この子が欲しいんだけど、飼うの難しい？見て見て。いやー、かわいいかわいい。超悪い。
ゆい先生、
どこ？
そのタレタレパンダのネックレスさ、やっぱかけてんの？胸の形にさ。
先生、今日は自転車のチェーン外れてたよね。俺、先生の失敗してる姿を観察するの大好きなんだよね。
みんな頑張れ。絶対死んじゃダメだよ。しっかり道を切り開いて、君たちの未来を掴むんだよ。寒いよ、お母さん、お父さん、お姉ちゃん、寂しいよ。怖いよ。
Huh? When are we? What happened? So, okay. Didn't edit anything yet. We went from her meeting Satoshi in front of the infirmary to her getting out of the classroom to her walking, dreaming, and then suddenly being there when she was saving Shinozaki from something? What? I mean, I know that, you know, this is all nexus with own closed spaces here and there, timey-wimey ball, that sort of stuff. But what? I'm so confused. It doesn't even say bad ending or anything like that. The gentleman spirit Shimoda? Well, I know Tomokazu Sugita, but... Huh? I'm so utterly confused. Extra Chapter 3, She Knows a Key is now available for play. Awesome. My point stands. Where were we? When were we? We got an ending. Was it a good ending? Was it a bad ending? I don't know! Okay, I'm gonna go from here. And this time I am going to say that I'm here to kill her. So let me go out. Let me go back in. Yes.
そんなことはさせたくない。今日の宿題も終わってないのに殺されてたまるか。
この子。
持田君。
Oh my god, I'm actually bleeding? I think you struck an artery. Okay, so this time this is actually being called a wrong end. Either way, we got that out of the way. Which number is it? Extra Chapter 4, Tooth, is now available for play. So, is Chapter 4 just to unlock, like, various extra chapters? Either way. Starting this time with Naomi alive. Did I say Yuka previously? Either way. Yes. I already went up there and I couldn't pick up the cell phone of Naomi, so...
確か1階から渡り廊下に行けた。廊下がない。なんだこれは。なんで壁が。さっきはこの先に別館が。なんだよこれ。ゆかゆか。いい加減にしてくれよ。
刻み。小学生には親がついてなきゃ売りませんって書いてあったけど、売ってくれたぜ、ハムスター。540円だったよ。
だろう。安い命だよな。
え？
なんでもないよ。
で、どうすんだこいつ。かわいいよな。お前が買うの？
冗談。そんな生臭いもの。
じゃあ、なんで？
すごいんだぜ。お前にも見せてやるよ。命の終わる瞬間を。よこせ、それ。
I prefer the end of your life first. You know, it's so much fun to do it with. I want to see your end dying in suicide.
何すん？
よく見てろよ。
ゆうや、あんた何してんの？うわ、キザミの姉ちゃん。
何もしてないよ。
ハモの動物にあてがって何が何もしてないよバカ。
まだ未遂なんだから何もしてないだろう。たく、ちいちうるせえんだよ。
はあ、あんたね、そういうことばっかり言ってると本当に救いようのないクズ人間になっちゃうわよ、バカ。
キザミ、俺こいつ飼うから連れてくな。じゃあまた明日。
Why is it that these people always have to make sure that we know how horrible a person is by having them harm animals? Why can't you have them be horrible people without doing that?
うっぜえ。なんで俺が一番下なんだよ。下の兄弟がいたら超可愛がってやるのに。俺ならクソねえやバカ兄みたいな無理解な兄貴には絶対ならねえ。
I'd respect the little tyke, right? Oops.
どうしたんだい、リコちゃん。
いっぱい
Also, like I was saying,
なんだ、誰がこんなことを。
oh, right, sorry. I didn't see it for a second.
いや、自殺か。
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a shit. Anyways, 3 people out of 16. Also, given how Kizami here acts, yeah, I'm sure you would have been like a great older brother to a little brother or sister. You know, I would be totally respecting the little tyke and listening to them and loving the shit out of them while I beat the shit out of them. That's the type of person you'd be.
クラスの女子が持っているような俺たちの年代のデザインだな。こんなところに化粧鏡で見る自分の顔はどう映るんだろうか。
The white ceramic basin has a whole lot of red dried bloodstains all over it. Also, if all of the stalls were full with corpses, how come Yuka-chan didn't come out running already and saw him, you know, didn't see him stabbing Kurosaki? The body inside is too near the stall door. Every time you try to open it, just slams into the corpse and bounces closed.
すごい悪臭だ。
The body inside is too near the stall. Too near the stall, there's a student ID on the floor outside. Mari Rokuhara from Shibagami Private Senior High. Body inside is too near the stall. Student ID tag. Hakuro number 3 Junior High. Hanged by unknown assailant, age 15. Attacked from behind while searching for friends, age 16.
たくさんの命が終わったんだな。
How amusing! Really? Had to rub that one out. Thank goodness, I don't think she heard.
ゆかちゃん、これじゃあおしっこできないね。
Step away from the little girl. Also, at this point, she should have peed herself like 3 times already. Sure, it would be very uncomfortable to walk around wet, sticky, and, you know, peed pants, but, you know. Please do not sound like that when thinking about a little sister or a little brother. Oh, it's she.
先生も岸沼くんもどこ行っちゃったんだろう。一人にしないでよ。怖いよ。
You're the one that ran off.
最初の教室に戻ってみようかな。
If you're in the part where there is a way there.
長くいると頭痛くなるし。
Hey, Sachiko.
事件の新聞記事に写真が載ってた。
There. I don't have any tools. Treat tomorrow like a certainty. If you are alive now, trust that you'll still be alive then. If I recall, it's Tachibana's turn for day duty tomorrow. I want to go back to class. I hate the idea that I might not be able to ever again. I swear I'll take my schoolwork more seriously from now on. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Seiko Tanaka? Aizume Junior High School Class 1-2. Nope. Possessed while passing to second wing, suffered mental collapse, age 13. The antique doll you threw down earlier is still lying here. Pick it up. 1 second.
あれ？私のろうそくがこんなところに移動してる。外の通路に置いたはずなのに、誰か動かしたのかな。
Since that save seems to be just 2 bad endings, I'm gonna save here. There's a torn piece of newspaper on the ground. Looks like the top half of an article. Tenjin Public Relations, The Light and Dark Sides of Heavenly Host Elementary's Principal Takamina Yanagihori. Ground was broken for Tenjin's municipal Heavenly Host Elementary School building in 1952. It quickly became a source of pride for the town, as no elementary school had stood within Tenjin's borders at all prior to its construction. Primary schoolers had previously been commuting to neighboring towns for class, so for them in particular, Heavenly Host truly was a godsend. The coveted position of principal for this new learning institution was awarded to a man named Takamina Yanagihori. Yanagihori quickly became popular among the locals for his charismatic personality, his work ethic, and his firm but fair school policies. Oxford comma is missing. Registration and attendance soared well beyond the school's capacity, necessitating frequent desk and chair reorders and even general building expansion. Essentially, due to Yanagihori's unwavering dedication, Heavenly Host became a cornerstone of life within the humble town of Tenji. But all that began to change on the dawn of one fateful day with an incident that would set the stage for Heavenly Host's rapid fall from grace. September 18th, I know. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing. Monthly goal: How to remove a tongue, Part 2, Draft. cut the tongue with a pair of big scissors. It's so thick and warm, but how will you know whose tongue it is later when you have a bunch more? Simple. Label it with a name tag. The tongue is very tender and squishy, so stick the safety pin in deep to keep the label from slipping away. Pair of big scissors. Now count those old expired medicine bottles with faded yellow labels. There's an anatomical diagram of a human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, seems to be bloodstained and swollen. Okay, we've had that one before. Oops, I did mean to pick it up. Acquired antique doll. Cursed doll, a relic that once belonged to the murderer, may prove invaluable in finding his victim's remains. Hello. The deep black iris of the boy's spirit's left eye transfixed Ayumi's gaze. It began slowly expanding its size. The boy's iris continues to grow slowly and methodically, enveloping Ayumi until only blackness remains. The world vanishes into nothingness as the soulless muscle becomes an all-encompassing void, blotting out the whole existence. Suddenly, in the distance, a tiny white face breaks through the darkness, shining with its own unnatural light. The face seems distorted, as if being viewed through water. Its expression shifts and wobbles for a bit until finally, with some effort, the image clears. You've seen this face before. Is it her own? Man, these wrong endings are a lot easier to obtain this time around. Incidentally, the game doesn't seem to be telling me what ending it is. You know, 1 out of 4, stuff like that. But okay. I'm just plain not gonna trigger that one. Let me... Nope, I do want to read it. Okay. And I'm out. That's fair, I guess. Hey, is there blood on the back of her skirt? There's definitely blood on her. Okay, I'm gonna go this way first. Fine. Seriously, I don't remember. Did she get hurt? Or was that when she collapsed in front of Mayu? The corpse. Whether you are facing a flyer on the wall or just standing in the middle of the room, if you think there's something nearby, press the examine key. Never give up. Okay. When you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain and suffering you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity. Your soul will never be released from its misery. So apparently we get weeping every time we enter this area. Giggle. There's an old crumpled up piece of paper next to the body. Well, Yuma, guess this is as far as you go. Exhaustion has set in, so it looks like it's the end of the road. My classmate Tomo and Mizuki climbed the fence around the outdoor walkway and slipped into the woods outside the school. It's been 3 days now and she still hasn't come back. All the while, I've been stuck here getting chased around by the ghost of a girl with nothing above her jawline. And I've not only twisted my ankle, but also got glass cuts all over my wrists, so I'm in no condition to keep running. I keep hearing this snip, snip, snip sound of scissors everywhere I go. Can't tell if it's real or if it's just a ringing in my ears. I wish I'd just die already, get it over with so I can finally rest. Maybe I can have my head cut off at the jaw like that. Last seen entering woods outside school building, whereabouts unknown, death unconfirmed. Whoever this is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Misaki, Yuma. Neck slit from behind, age 17. The fall gown was blocking the path, seems extraordinarily heavy, glass everywhere, climbing is not a good idea. It hurts so much. Even in death, it still hurts, now and always. And I can walk by. Classroom 5A, there's a sign, but no classroom. Congratulations on your arrival! Our most heartfelt blessings we offer to thee. We'll be anxiously awaiting your death, and once everyone's dead, that's when we'll all be able to meet again. And then the conquest begins! And there was much rejoicing. Yay! It's the body of a middle schooler. Whoever it is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Yosuke Maabana. Hako number 3. Isn't that... was mentioned earlier by someone else. Starved to death while searching for friends, age 15. Just so I have a save file where I don't pick up the doll. Or rather, where I can still choose to not pick it up. There's one thing I've learned from all of this. The children are victims too. They are not at fault here. They are not the ones we should hate. Their murderer is the one who created the cycle of resentment and cruelty. Their murderer is our true enemy. The real murderer was Sachiko. The message you wrote previously is still clearly visible on the teacher's desk. Nothing new has been added. There's glass all over the floor. Be careful where you step. There's a sheet of haphazardly torn paper on the wall. It reads as follows. Idiots. There's no getting into heaven from here. I'm so glad we could find each other before we died. We'll set off on this journey together, holding hands forevermore. There's nothing to be scared of as long as we have each other. We know there was meaning in our lives because we were fortunate enough to find our soulmates, to find one another among all the fish in the sea. To our mothers and fathers, take heart. We died happily and wanted for nothing. And when we finally pass over to the other side, our hunger pains will be gone. We'll fly up to heaven and be joyous forevermore. Our only regret is the pain our deaths will cause you, but one day we'll meet again, up in the golden realm of the ever after. Lexington Senior High School Class 3-2, Hotaru Kanzaki, Class 2-4, Nayuki Minatogawa. Nope, not listed. There are 2 corpses here, both large enough to deduce that they were probably high schoolers. It appears they died... Sorry. It appears they died hand in hand, and bleached white bones are still holding hands even now. One of them isn't bleached white. Gave up on escape and committed suicide with beloved, age 16. Gave up on escape and committed suicide with beloved, age 17. Can I touch this? No. There does seem to be space for it to go down one more notch, but the mechanism is locked. There's a tiny, peculiarly shaped keyhole in its base. Okay. Ayumi's hand landed squarely in the middle of a sea of broken glass from a fallen light fixture. The skin between the index finger and thumb on her right hand was cut wide open. Oh, it's horrible when you cut that part open. Hang on. I'm not gonna have her sit down without saving first. For all I know, sitting down will be the death of her. It's not like you're going to be rescued after all. We already tried everything we could to get out. We exhausted every possibility. You might live another few days, maybe even a week or 2 if you tough it out. But can you stand to live that long with nothing to eat? Nothing to drink? No change of clothes? Dying is just a whole lot easier. So come on, join us. We're all waiting for you. It might even be fun. There are so many ways to die. Just imagine the possibilities. But don't tarry. We're waiting after all. Waiting to welcome you. Well, why did you trust her?
変わらず綺麗に通るな。お前の声は。
I'm sure we'll figure out how the hell you got out of there. Wherever you were.
大丈夫か。
あなたこそどうしたの？そんな血まみれで。
いや、なんか鉄の金槌を持ったでかいやつに殴られて。平気だ。どこだかわかんねえけど、薄暗い部屋に気がついたら足の鎖が外れててな。必死で逃げてきたんだ。
どこから？
わかんねえ。目が覚めた時には1階の廊下だった。
そこまで誰かに運ばれたのかな。もういや、誰も死んじゃいや。
おう。
間違ってはいません。あの子供たちの霊、一人ずつでも全員を安息に弔うことで、彼らの囚われた魂が形成している存在を保つことができなくなるはずです。
What will happen to the people inside that specific closed space? Will they be sent to a different one, or will they just cease to exist as well? That's what I would be asking.
あいつらを殺した犯人の後悔の声でもできなかったぞ。それ、そもそも
あなたを襲った鉄槌を持った男、それが殺人犯です。
マジかよ。
あの男の霊も暴走しているようですね。見境なく聖者を傷つけている。まずはあの男の霊を鎮めることが急務かもしれません。どうすればいいの？先生が調べた記事によると、あなたの持っているその文化人形は
Yeah, certainly. Hello, Hammerman. You see this antique doll? It is like a voodoo doll. Now, this is what happens if you use a hammer. And you rip the hand off.
あの男の持ち物です。母親にもらった大事な心の拠り所だったようで、きっとそれを探しているのでしょう。
Yeah, I shouldn't have picked it up then. He should have gone to the infirmary and gotten himself.
ちょっと待ってくれ。先生って
私のことは詮索するな。
ごめんなさい。あの男の死体、亡骸がこの校舎のどこかにあるはず。それを見つけて返してやれば。
Well, I'm pretty sure they're in the basement. How do I get there?
いいんだよ。
ナホさん。
なんだあれ。信用していいのか。
I like you, Yoshiki. You speak sense.
ね、でも心当たりもあるの。さっきこの人形が1階を通った時泣いてたの。
マジかよ。相変わらず気持ち悪い人形だな。
探知機になるかも。子供たちを殺した犯人の死体を探す。ね、動いてみようよ。っていうかけが大丈夫？
金槌の塚がもろに頭に当たったからな。もし先んところが当たってたら死んでたぜ。くそ、殺人犯め。
たまたま私が包帯持ってたからいいようなものの。
You have cloth bandages, but you were trying to fix your own hand with a handkerchief? Okay.
お前
This game isn't horror, this game is mystery. Oh, thank you. So the only thing I still have here... Oh, that's better. The shelf is crammed full of very old, surly yellow books with unusual titles. One book is sticking out further than the others as if begging to be perused. Circumnavigating the ancient world. Read it. Okay, same as before. Alright. The cardinal directions are to be laid flat upon a clock face, with additional divisions placed amongst them to mimic fully times 12 notches. Beginning with the rat affixed at due north, the 12 signs of the Chinese zodiac shall be labeled clockwise around this timepiece compass. Oh shit, this is the part where you don't know the Eastern zodiacs that well. Oh, thank you so much. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dog, pig, then back to rat. Do I have to write that down? I'm gonna write it down just in case. Because that is the sort of thing that if I were to make a video game, especially a horror or puzzle or mystery game, I would totally use this sort of stuff. So, rat... Rabbit would be at 3. Horse at 6. Rooster at 9. So, dog and pig. Oh, my nose is running. Tiger. I wrote tiger. So, dragon. Or, as Fruits Basket has told us, snake horse. Snake. Ram. And monkey. Okay. For ease of remembrance, it's best to equate each direction with both its zodiac sign and its hour on the clock. North, then, is both the rat and 12. Thank you, I already wrote it down that way. East is the rabbit, and east by southeast is the dragon. This is the basis of circumnavigating within the ancient world. Thank you. Now, excuse me for a minute, I need to blow my nose again. Still can't do anything over here. Okay, now I can't even go to the 3rd floor entirely. Or whichever floor that is. Yeah, 3rd floor. Okay. Ever since that paper said, whether it's you looking at a flyer or in the middle of the room, just press the examine button to see what happens. I've been pressing A randomly on the floor at times, because I'm sure that's going to be important at some point. I knew it! 6 steps horse. 13 space rooster. Okay. Anything here? No. Okay. I know, I've seen it. Giggle, giggle. So, from which red door? So, from the red door, horse 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then rooster, which is 9, 1, 2, 3, oops, which is direction 9, 13 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. Peering through the crack, you can just barely make out some sort of bag in the dark recesses below. Try to pull it out? Sure. With a bit of fidgeting, you were able to remove the item from its compartment. It's a small bag made of hemp and stained liberally with blood. Oh god, that must stink! There's a name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 3-5, Ryo Yoshizawa.
何が入ってんだ。見てくれよ。
Pretty sure it's a tongue.
なんで私が岸沼くんが見てよ。
気持ち悪いな。
Oh god, I'm already an hour and 17 minutes in.
見てみりゃいいだろ。自分で。
The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. No way. Don't throw up on the bloody hemp-stained tongue. Here, little boy, here's your tongue back. Sorry, it's probably gonna taste pretty bad. I threw up on it.
篠崎。どうする？それ。
返してあげよう。この遺体の。
はあ？正気かよ。
Acquired Ryo's tongue. The severed tongue of one of the Heavenly Host murder victims sealed in a small hemp bag. I'm just gonna keep going with this video and then cut it into various pieces. Ha! Like the murderer did with the tongues. Ha ha ha! That's so funny. So, can you move this? No. Only big strong man Kizami Yuya can do that. So, if I recall correctly, the spirit is in the infirmary. How many victims do I have? 11. I'm wondering if I can get rid of that save file. Ugh.
当に嫌がる。
気をつけて。目を合わせちゃ
目あったらやばいんだろ。
だけど
Ayumi produced the boy's tongue from a bag, but nothing seems to be attracting his attention. He simply isn't noticing it.
この子にこれを返すには、これを見せるには。
正面から視界に入れるか。いや無理だろ。目合わせてこいつに突き殺されたらどうすんだよ。
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a save file where I had the Power Stone on me.
それにお前震えてるじゃねえか。じゃあ俺が やろう。
いい。
Crap! He's looking right at me! Ah!
うわー
吉沢亮君、知ってるわよ。あなたの名前。
Show him the tongue. Bah.
かわいそうだとは思うけど登場はしない。辛いからって他人を巻き込んでこんなところに閉じ込めて大事な私の友達を殺したあなたたちを。
That was the girls, not me.
私は絶対許さない。けどこれはあなたのものだから返してあげる。
Handed over Rio's tongue.
僕の下。お姉ちゃんありがとう。
No, I don't have found all the bodies yet.
また地震か。ちくしょう。しゃがんでても仕方がないか。ゆか、きっと助けに行くぞ。待っててくれ。とにかくナオミのところへ戻るか。
Okay. Should I follow her? I'm gonna follow her. If it leads to a bad ending, then fine. I only have that one scene to go through since I saved earlier. My... Wait. Ah, shoot. I don't think Naomi should see this, not now at any rate. Fine.
まない。ユカを探しに行ってたんだ。
そっか。じゃあ
いや、さっきまで通路だったところが壁に戻っていて、ユカがいるはずの別館に行け。
そんなのがあるの？
ああ、やはりさっき俺とユカ、森重のいた校舎とここはなんとか別空間の校舎に移動する手を見つけないと。
そうね。
ってお前、なんで保健室の外にいるんだ？
さっきここでね、黒いモヤモヤした。だからまた襲われたら怖い。
本当か？それは。
ううん。でもここ何かいるからあまり近寄らないでおこう。
But that's the closest candle.
そうしよう。
I think I can save over this one. So, you have any reaction to this? No. Okay. Anyway, now that I have Naomi, I should be able to get that thing in the classroom in 5A. What do I have to do it like from that side? Come in this side and suddenly it's over there. This sure seems awfully familiar. Oops. It's really cold in here. I think it's messing with my stomach.
Naomi, 今だ。そいつを取ってくれ。
オッケー、取れたよ。
Acquired Custodian's Key. Ooh.
うまくいったな。あれ、お前もこの仕掛け気づいてたのか？
ええ、さっき聖子と一緒にね。
そっか。俺はユカとだ。
頑張ろう。きっと
あ。
Kill, curse, hurt, sister, hate. Hmm.
テレビがあるのか？消えた？
何？なんで？ 何ここ。
それに何か匂うな。真っ暗だ。どこかに部屋の電気のスイッチはないか。
ええ、どこか。
Boo.
あった。
サンキュー。
臭い。カビだけの匂いじゃないよね。
あ、
It's an old-fashioned space heater. Something sticky seems to have melted all over its surface. There are stains everywhere. Inside the cabinet, there's a note labeled Night Guard logbook and a few crumpled pieces of paper. Have elementary confinement to now taking applications. The sheets of paper contain what appears to be a seemingly endless list of names. The lettering is worn, though, making it impossible to confirm exactly what's written. It's an old Japanese-style Fusuma sliding door, presumably opening to a closet. It's torn and stained in equal measure throughout its surface. Something seems off about this closet. I get the feeling there's one door we shouldn't open. There's a video 8 camcorder lying on top of the TV. Its cassette deck is empty. Its batteries also seem to have run out, though, as the LCD display isn't turning on.
どうしてこんな新しい年代のものがあるんだ？
私たちみたいに現代から連れてこられた人の持ち物とか。
なるほど。そうかもな。でもテレビに入力端子もついてないし、充電も切れてるから使えないな。
There's a magazine article here from a publication called Strange But True, Stories of the Occult. It's a follow-up to a previous report. Read it. Strange But True, Stories of the Occult, Chasing Down the Hidden Past of the Cursed School Building, follow-up by Ko Kibiki.
天神小学校校長柳堀高峰に寵愛されていたその息子義和。校内では教師として教鞭を振るい、生来快活な性質であったが、突然発症した原因不明の脳障害から少しずつ自我を失い始める。
Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher had begun reverting to a childlike state. He began carrying an antique doll with him at all times, a memento from a long-forgotten festival, perhaps, given to him by his late mother. His behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period's end, and he began wailing mournfully. Finally, several months prior to the kidnapping and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his thoughts. Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus. Given all the evidence mounted against him, Yoshikazu Yanagihori was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the dead. But due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in these crimes, nor even properly discuss them with authorities. Everything hinged on the testimony of the sole survivor, one Sachiko Shinozaki, age 7. Oh, Shinozaki. In search of the truth behind the less scientific afflictions this incident spurned, I, of course, chose to follow the trail of this mysterious little girl. Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photos accompanying the story may remember Sachiko best as a girl with a strikingly unusual red dress. It's hard to not feel sympathy for someone so young, forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed one by one. And certainly, if I were to find Miss Shinozaki and secure an interview, there would be some real moral concerns about digging up such painful memories. But then again, she's been a full-grown and, hopefully, well-adjusted adult for over 10 years at this point. By now, she should be able to look back upon these horrific events with some objectivity and give a more thorough account of what happened that day.
Shinozaki, お前、本当は強かったんだな。
怖かったわよ。今もわけわかんないもの。
そうか。でも なんか今の幽霊消えたし、成仏大丈夫か。まあとりあえず拭けよ、涙と鼻水。お前俺の制服で。
そういうの言わないでって言ったでしょ。
ガキかよお前。うわ、やべえな。いつもはこんなことするやつじゃないのに。
Well, anyway, after that disgusting little display of things,